tones.
Apparently, they can only
How
hear like
long-
dice rolling and sound effects.
Since the start?
I think it should be good. Yeah, apparently since the start. I would have liked to know more in advance, but can someone confirm that it's working now?
Yep, I can confirm it.
Okay, perfect. Sorry
Yeah,
about that.
she also said it's working now. It's perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
So
So the embarrassing thing Liv said earlier is not on stream.
You're in the clear.
Yeah, I'm safe. And
We
my
can
insults against Drow. Anyway.
We can recap it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we can definitely recap that. Kriv just went for a hunt and went head to head with a giant elk and ripped the antlers off of its body and absolutely destroyed it, tenderized it to death, and then cooked it.
He Bambied.
And
yeah,
then,
he killed Bambi's mother in front of Bambi.
And then the two
long short of
Bambis
it.
showed up, and Kriv was wanting to kill them, but they fled.
All in front of the party.
Meanwhile, Sedra has been very anti-Drow.
Racist.
Racist, yeah.
No, we're playing 2024 rules. She's being speciest.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, my bad.
She's being species.
You're right, because they're not like us. They're not like us. Well, she's being racist. She's an elf.
Oh, yeah, wait, they're elves. Yeah.
She's
Hold on.
She is in fact being a racist.
Isn't your sister half Drow?
Yes, are we seeing the problem?
Would you like to explore that? So anyway.
So
Cedra's gonna be okay. So let me get this straight. There's a palace, and then there's this. This is a separate place from this one hag that has all of these children. So the frozen people are somewhere else. We need to go stop the other hag.
The frozen people, I think, are in the palace. Yes, that's over there, and he points to the northwest. You can't even see anything through the thick leaves of the forest, and then mist beyond that. But he points to the middle of middle of nowhere, up in the sky. So around there, I think. Maybe Squirt can help you find it.
This palace is up in the sky.
Well, it's not in the sky. It's just higher. It's like on a mountain.
Ah. So it's going to be much easier to get to Loomlurch then.
Squirt, can you come here, please? Squirt. And you see a flying little oil can just approach from behind one of the houses. Like, yeah, what do you want? What do you want?
I'm not talking to your metal thing. What is this?
Why not? He's very friendly. He just wants oil, and he knows how to get to Yawn.
Now you're being specious against Astaroth also.
He's a. She just goes back to drinking her coffee. She's just holding. Like, it looks like it might break if she didn't have an 8 in strength. Like, she just white knuckling her coffee right now.
Squirt, do you think you can show them a way to Yawn after they free all of the kids? Yeah, sure. I need this oil. I just want oil. Just put it in my mouth. Put it in my mouth. Just oil, please. Boggle oil.
Oh, keep an eye out for oil at Loomlurch then.
Yeah, I think there's some boggles there.
Oh my god, this can is the American government.
Drill, baby, drill. Okay. So where's my plan? Okay, because we need a plan before we head to Loomlurch and try to get all the kids away. And he picks up a stick and starts drawing a map on the ground in the dirt. The map looks like this. So here's what Loomlurch looks like. Okay, it's a big tree trunk. Okay, On the left, there's a garden, and there's some scarecrows. Those are scary. But on the left, there, on the right, the left, the right, the left, on the right, there, and he points with a stick to the right of the tree trunk. There's candy stalls. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna get Bobby, Sloan, and Xander and Star. Okay, well, they're gonna creep up through the woods to the west, right there, and they're gonna try and hide out of sight of the screaming scarecrows. They're very scary. If they see us, they're gonna start screaming. So if you see on the X there, that's where he's pointing. So they're gonna approach there, okay? And then you all enter the Goblin Market where they sell candies, okay? Okay. And he points to the right side of the map, right here, where it says candy. And just buy some sweets, okay? They're kind of disgusting, but they're weird. But buy some sweets and ask to meet the hag. And during the meeting, okay, just distract her a little bit. We're gonna alert the screaming scarecrows, and that's going to lure the tin soldiers away into the garden, because there's a lot of tin soldiers, and you don't want to cross them. And while everyone is distracted in the garden, you guys can go and free all the kids. How's that sound?
So where are the kids?
Pretty much everywhere. There's several floors to that tree trunk. I think there's like a textile mill. There's also a kitchen, a workshop. I think there's kids everywhere.
So we're really going to need to run through this place. So I can imagine you distracting these tin soldiers is only going to be temporary then.
We'll do our best to make it last. There's a lot of kids. There's Nal, okay? That's a little drow. He's one of my friends. There's Sung. I think that's one missing too. There's Philomena. There's Brotor. There's Spud. There's Wendell. There's Ruff. There's Yavelda. There's Caliban. There's Pogo. There's Mishka. There's a lot of kids over there.
A lot of kids.
There's 12 kids. Wait. Yes, 12 kids, yes.
12 kids, scarecrows, goblins, tin soldiers, Scapatha herself.
There's weird
And none of
mushrooms too.
the-
I'm not sure what they do.
Do they talk?
I don't think I've seen them talk. They're red.
Are
Did they
those
make you-
goblins? Go ahead.
Do they make you grow bigger? Are they red and white?
I never tried to eat them. I'm too scared to approach. But
Interesting.
with your help, maybe we can get them out.
If a fight
Unless
does
you have a
break
better
out,
plan.
if a fight does break out, will those goblins in the market back up Scapatha, or are they,
Most certainly, yes.
ah,
She has an army of tin soldiers. She has also, well, I don't know if she controls the big dragon in the sky, or if that's from the palace. I'm not sure. I hope it's not from there. I know she likes to brew potions, so maybe she has some on her too. Unless you have a better plan.
I ain't a planner.
What about you, lady? And he points at you, Maeve. Does that look like a good plan? The garden to the right or the left, or where? There. And he points to the garden. There's a scarecrow right there. And points to the left side of the tree. What do you think? Hello.
I missed that last part. I'm sorry.
Okay. He's asking you, do you have a better plan? What do you think of my plan?
I look at the rest of the group, and if they seem okay with it, then I will follow along with them.
I don't know this place well enough to have an idea, so
Well, maybe, do you have a way to scout ahead, maybe?
I guess we could try to go ahead. If maybe not alone going ahead, but we could go check it out.
Yeah, I could stealth up with Maeve.
Squirt says, hey, don't forget the oil. Please bring back the oil. It's going to be very lovely.
Boggle oil.
Boggle oil, yes.
Is the oil like food for you,
Yes, I need the oil, please.
or is it like I know it's usually stored in you, so are we like bringing back your intestines or?
I don't know what those are. You just pour the oil in me. All over me. All over my face.
What? All over? You're not. Sedra, I don't think I like this can very much.
Don't worry, lady. Just need oil. Will give them a flask so they can bring back the oil. Oh yeah,
You
yes.
just need a flask's worth.
As much as you can get me. As much as you can get me.
What if we just dropped you in like a barrel of oil?
That would be lovely.
And if we get you oil, that will get us over to Jan, was it?
Yeah, I can show you the way to Jan if I have oil. Yeah.
To this
Absolutely.
this frozen palace.
The palace is not in Jan.
What would happen if I put like other fluids in you?
I got a lot of elk blood.
We do have a lot of elk blood. You know, it's a lubricant like oil.
You know what? I'd rather not drink blood. I don't think I've ever tried it. That doesn't sound very appetizing. I'd prefer oil.
You sound kind of judging. I mean, you're a thing that's eating oil. That's not much better than eating blood. At least blood has some nutritional value.
What do you know about my need for nutritional values? You don't know. You don't know me.
Well,
Brie, your CC's coming out.
Terwant looks at the jagged, rusted, probably sharp mouth and says, I can put other fluids in there also.
God damn it.
Whoa.
You know what? I'm not sure I want to show you the way to yawn anymore.
Don't!
That's probably for the better.
We'll get you your oil, don't worry.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
I just don't get if he eats it, why he wants it poured all over him.
That's just to lubricate me. I'm quite squeaky.
Sedra, who's previously apologized to Terwant for electrocuting him, looks like she really wants to do it again. Like she really wants to do it again.
That does remind me, though, speaking about that palace, it was something about our meeting with Zarek that stuck with me, and I eventually remembered it last night. He said that there was a wizard at stuck in the palace by the name of Ringle Run. Is that right?
Who are you asking?
Yeah.
Just the group.
He did.
Yeah.
Now, see, I know that person, or rather know about him. He's a wizard from this group called Valor's Call. One that my grandpa used to belong to.
Sedra immediately gets very stiff.
So if they're here, that means I might have a group I can talk to and find a way back home. But Either way, it'll be good to know that we have a friend, that there might be a friendly there.
How would you know that you could trust that group?
My grandpa was a part of it. Grew up with stories about them. They're a venturing group.
Maeve starts to listen a little closely, or a little closer when Wayde starts talking about this.
Shit. I'm okay. Wait 1 second. What does the Valor's watch? What do they? They're a venturing group.
A mercenary group, adventuring party. When my grandfather was with them, they protected this place called the Radiant Citadel and the auroral stone at the heart of it. And Wayde flips his axe up and he says, "This thing here is actually carved from a piece of that stone. Really, the only thing that's ever been passed down to me that I was able to hold on to."
What did you say your grandfather's name was?
I can't remember.
Okay.
It.
You all hear a loud burp coming from below. I think Kriv has started eating the meat.
Oh, I'm gonna head down there and get some.
It wasn't Molliver, was it?
No. Molliver was some sort of I don't know what it was. It said, okay, so my grandpa used to say there was Strongheart, Elkhorn, Molliver, Rowan, Mercian, and Ringlrun, the wizard.
And who was Molliver?
Some sort of clever, tricksy person. Would sneak around a lot.
Like an assassin.
Or me, or Maeve.
How come you know Molliver?
Sedra will pull a dagger out of her bag along with a letter. She will stab the dagger down and pull out the letter. He killed my mother.
I'm sorry to hear that. Do I recognize anything from the dagger?
From the dagger, it has a black shaft on it with a single star. But no, you don't recognize this dagger. You do recognize the handwriting on the letter.
Okay.
What's the letter say?
Yeah.
Do you want to read it, Liv?
I think we lost Liv.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. I just forgot to hit unmute.
Okay.
The letter reads, "To whomever dares read these words. The magic discovered here is a blight upon the world, a relic of deception and corruption that no mortal should wield. This power is born of Igwilv's treachery, twists the very fabric of the weave into something foul and unnatural. We of Valor's call have sworn to see it buried. Its secrets locked away, never to plague the realms again. If you're reading this, know that the cost of such power is far greater than you imagine. It takes more than it gives. Your soul, your sanity, your life, and leaves only ruin in its wake. We have seen it corrupt the brightest mind, turn heroes into fiends, and call forth horrors that defy all reason. I warn you now, ceaseless cease your pursuit of this magic. If you do not, you will find yourself hunted by the Valor's Call. And we do not yield in this mission to destroy evil. Igwilf's legacy will not see the light of day while we yet draw breath. Choose wisely, stranger. May God have mercy if you do not. Molliver, for the Valor's Call.
Huh. Well, who's Igwelf?
And was your mother using that kind of magic or pursuing that kind of magic?
I would have known if I was able to grow up a little bit more with her.
Well,
The letter seems to be warning of a greater evil. So while I can understand your hatred for Molliver for killing your mother, I'm not too sure if who's the enemy or if there is one in this case, but I feel like they were pursuing something somewhat important.
Sedra narrows her eyes a little bit. She kind of looks like...
now listen, that doesn't sound like the Valor's Call that I grew up with. I mean, yeah, they try to protect the land against whatever evil is happening, but stabbing mothers in the back is not their style. So, let me tell you this. When we get to this frozen palace and we find Ringle Run, it'll be able to clear all of this up.
You better.
I mean, we got a whole band here called the League of Malevolence, so who knows, maybe they were framed. But I am sorry to hear about that. That must be something you've carried for a long time.
Yeah, I can't imagine how hard it must have been to grow up without a mother.
Sedra just gets very quiet and kind of just seems to... She's kind of holding the dagger, not like in any kind of threatening way, but you do notice that there are burn scars on her hand, like maybe she picked up something that was very hot in that moment, and it reminds her of that, and it does fit the pattern on the hilt of that dagger.
Is this like a unique dagger? Is this something that like does it have any markings on it?
What, like I said before, it has a black shaft with a single star on it.
Does
But
this
other than
match?
that,
Like, does this match anything that Wayde would have remembered from his grandfather?
he would. He wouldn't have gone into that much detail into like armaments and things like that. No. Will says, "Well, if your mom's dead, well, everyone here, we don't have parents. You're welcome to stay here. We're all like you."
Well,
Cedra still has parents. Well, there's our daddy, and well, my mama, and she's like a mother.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess you're better than me.
Yes.
sometimes a presence is not better than their absence. Or they can be more absent than they ever were when they...
Well, anyway, this is all conjecture until we find Ringle Run. But I'll tell you this, Sedra. I'll help you try to figure out what's going on here. And we'll figure this out together. So don't think of me as an enemy for having this sort of familial connection.
I could never blame anybody for the sin of blood.
Now, we got some kids to save.
And some anger to work off. Let's go.
Excellent. When they turn around, Wayde is going to put his hand on Maeve's shoulder, and he is going to say, "Now, there's another part of that story that I remembered that I don't know if this matches, but Rowan had a longbow made of red feathers, and your bow has red feathers on it. Is there a connection there?"
Maeve kind of hesitates a little bit and looks around and says, "Yeah, it. I think it belonged to my father."
Well, then, maybe there's another reason why we all found our way here in the feywild.
I think so.
How you doing down there, Kriv?
Thank you. How far are you're 60 feet up?
Yes.
Are you yelling that?
Yes.
He gives a thumbs up as he's chewing into a piece of elk meat.
You see Valgrim also down there. Thumbs up.
And both Nate and Lewis are on Astaroth, I believe.
Which are down here too. They have
Yep.
their own pieces.
Come on, Will.
Oh,
You
they're
want to
eating the
join?
meat?
Yep.
Will, you want to join the meat
I'm
club?
sure they're pestering me for it, so I'm going to give them a piece of. Be
Okay.
quiet now. I enjoy mine.
So you see, as Lewis and Nate start eating the meat, they somewhat start getting slightly bigger. And not much. Just slightly bigger.
Are they still on Atheros' shoulders?
They are right now, yes. So they're going from tiny to small. Their hit point maximum has increased to 20 instead of 2.
Damn, that's a 10 times increase.
Right.
You can see slight, well, I wouldn't call them muscles, but they're just like more toned little mushrooms.
I'm going to give them more meat then. That's the case. Oh, actually, hang on. I need to do. That'd be a wisdom to correlate the meat with him getting bigger, or it's like. That was just more. I think I realize that the more meat they get, the bigger they get. So I'm gonna give them more meat.
Okay, all right.
I don't know how much we're eating.
They keep eating the meat. They're at Arby's.
Yeah.
Put them back. Right now they do not grow anymore, but they do seem hungry, and you can even see that at first eating the meat is hard, but you can start to see small little teeth forming in their mouth to be able to rip apart the meat better.
I even made a picture of that.
Nate tells you, "Hey Ross, this is really good. Keep giving us that. I feel like it's making me stronger. It's very, very tasty."
Can fungi get more vascular?
Well, anything's possible in the Feywild.
I guess so.
If you have
I think they're
that
like.
picture you did, Wayde, again.
I think I deleted it, but I'll see if I can find it.
No, I think I know
Because
what
it was
it
so
is.
cursed. Yeah.
Which one? Because I think I have it.
Is it this one? I'm putting in the chat right now.
No, I had one where I added fangs, but I
Oh,
think
okay.
I deleted that.
Okay.
That's Kriv trying to steal Astaroth from me to
Yeah.
put it on me.
Just the armor. You get the rest of them. You keep the rest of them.
So how do we feel about this plan?
I was
Of
down here the
Will's?
entire time, so I have no idea what plan we're doing.
Wayde will quickly summarize it for you. If you look on the map down there, we're gonna have some kids draw away the alert the scarecrows and draw away the 10 soldier forces, and we'll go in through the candy stalls and ask to meet with Scabatha, and then from there on we start trying to free kids.
He just shrugs like. Was that in character or was that over the tabletop?
I am explaining it to you guys also, but I didn't do it in character.
Oh, well, I know out of character. I know what the plan is. In character,
Oh, okay.
I was down here at the bottom of the tree, not
Okay.
not doing one thing. That's what I meant.
Okay, yeah, he explains it to Kriv then.
Okay, perfect. I will
Also,
change the map then.
Cesaré, what's that little thing you got?
Oh,
What
right, this-
little thing? Am I breaking out? We don't have clean water here in the feywild.
That little bird thing.
Oh, you're talking about Squelch. Well, he's a little bird thing.
There we go. Got it in one.
Yes.
He's
Is he
actually
organic or is he mechanical?
golden finch.
We have a real one back at home named Topher, but Sedra said we couldn't bring Topher with us, so this is Squelch. He's not real, but he makes up for it.
Would he be able to help with scouting?
Well, he's just a bird.
Mm.
He mainly sits on your shoulder. I don't know what else he does.
Can he fly?
Oh, well, yes, of course. Sometimes I put little pebbles in his backpack, but if you put more than 3 in there, then he can't fly very well. That's how I lost him the first time. I threw him out the window and he just didn't go anywhere. Well, he went down, but...
Out of character, is this your familiar?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Summon familiar.
I was thinking, like, is this like the Artificer's homunculus thing, or yeah?
I was thinking too. I was like,
I'm not an Artificer this time.
Yeah.
I picture it. It looks like it was a construct.
Yeah.
I was
It's,
halfway sure it was actually just like a dead bird that you just throw and say, "Look, it can fly, just not very long."
I'm
I mean,
very familiar with this dead bird.
I can't fly. Oh, how far can you throw it?
touch a rocket to it, it can fly.
In a relatively
Yeah.
she is trying her best to move past being very angry and just being in a calm voice that is just a little bit yeah, she's definitely holding back a very much angry voice. She's just like, yeah, it's actually the symbol of our house. The holy shit, what is our oh right.
You've been in the Feywild
the
for too long. You're
Elroses.
starting to.
I know,
forget.
I'm already forgetting. The Elros family. Our sigil is and she'll show you guys a ring she's got on her finger. We are it's finch, golden finch carrying a rose.
I
Let's
don't
save
know
some
much
kids.
about loyal house, high houses, but it is beautiful, and I agree. Ready to go save some kids.
Our house is very high. It's on top of a mountain.
Star jumps on top of Will's shoulder and snaps at its tentacles. Like, oh, I think it's time for us to go. I'll show you the way, and we'll put our plan in action. Is that okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Before we actually move out, I still have Zarek's stuff. So I have a potion of invisibility and a potion of greater healing. I'm going to keep the smoke bomb, but does anyone want any of those 2 potions? I also have 5 daggers.
I mean, I'll take one of the daggers off of you to put it in my
There you go.
kit of butchering things.
Should we save the invisibility for someone who would need stealth?
Probably.
Okay. I have these. If you want them, ask.
Thank you.
What sort of healing you had? You said.
Potion of greater healing, 4d4 plus 4.
I feel like Kriv should have it because I keep hitting him with fireball.
Yeah.
Good point. I will give that to you. So just add potion of greater healing.
Can't. Looking
Gabe,
for a
can you?
dagger picture.
Yeah, Gabe, can you throw the potion of greater healing in Kriv's inventory from me?
On Foundry?
Yes.
Sure.
I mean, okay.
Kriv, right there. And actually, there's a new. Yeah, I can't say that right now. Yes, I can. Wayde, let's open your character sheet and just drag and drop it. Where is it? Greater reading. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you. Got it.
But remember that if you import from Foundry, it may get overwritten. So remember to update your D&D Beyond inventory as well. Okay. And
Say that again for the rewards.
so I exchanged items on Foundry for the greater healing. But if you import your character sheet on Foundry, it may overwrite your inventory if you don't check the right checkboxes. So you always have to keep your D&D Beyond inventory up to snuff. It's safer that way. But I know that
That's
Kriv keeps it updated on Foundry, and that's fine. We are
Yeah, I
careful
promise I
with
have a
it.
lot of custom items that aren't going to be on D&D Beyond.
Yeah. Okay. And so Will climbs down the big tree, little oak. You see that as he steps down, he turns back to little oak and does a small bow. And the tree returns the favor with doing a small little bow. And he starts leading you northwest. Okay, so we have to be careful. Let's stay under the trees. Let's not go into any clearings, because we could get seen by the big dragon in the sky, and nobody wants that, right?
I do kind of
Right.
like the dragon.
I'd rather avoid them for now.
Who starts moving you in the forest? Knowing which way to go. And after about 6 hours of walking in the forest, you see it in the distance. A big, great tree trunk, fell tree trunk. And from it, more trees growing out with cabins built around it. Actually, I have a better picture for you. Give me a moment. So, I will change the map. And I will add your tokens. Please do not move your tokens for now. That's a big map. That's one of my favorite maps too. Okay, so let's drop this here. Don't move yet. Astaroth. We need Nate and Lewis. Also need Will. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Okay. All right. So, as you approach, you see in the distance that the forest is at its darkest here. Up ahead, there is a colossal dead oak that lies on its side. There's a better picture. Is this working? There we go. There's living trees growing naturally out of it, the fallen remains. Their shapes resemble towers with candlelit windows twinkling in the gloom and wooden balconies encircling gnarled branches on one side of the fallen tree. Firelight spills from a pair of quaint storefront windows, illuminating a clearing filled with merchant stalls that is on the right. Will tells you, okay, so we're going to go around and we're going to wait for your signal. Actually, yeah, I didn't think that far. What would our signal be?
Cedra's gonna kind of make a noise. Can she kind of make a noise that sounds like a golden finch?
With prestidigitation or something like that?
Just, yeah, sure. That can work.
Absolutely, yes.
Now I actually have to think what a finch sounds like. 1 second.
I mean, I have the same question for myself.
We're gonna figure this out. I feel like it'd be thematic. Brie!
What?
What does a finch sound like?
Which type of finch?
An
A
African
mysterious
European finch.
fantasy finch.
Well, that just means it can
A
sound like
feywild
anything you
finch.
want.
And I'll make them. I used to have society
Caw,
finches. They can sound
caw.
like society finches.
Yeah, she'll just kind of whistle, and that'll be she'll do a whistle for the...
Okay.
It sounds kind of like a bird call.
Okay, so
What's
when
the
you
whistle sound
whistle,
like?
we go distract with the scarecrows and we try to get everything drawn to us. Okay, perfect. And once everything's distracted, I'll go and try and free them from the mill.
I don't love you kids running off on your own.
It's going to be okay. I'm sure my plan is flawless.
So in this,
Nothing can go wrong.
so you want to distract the tin soldiers, pull them away. You'll start freeing kids. Meanwhile, we're gonna try to get access to Scabatha to do what?
No. Oh, not gonna work. This is not gonna work. This is gonna. Okay, that's gonna work. So no, you need to go in the merchant stalls, talk to the goblins, get some sweets, distract them, and ask for a meeting with the hag. When you're meeting with the hag, give us a signal, and we'll distract all of the tin soldiers away. We'll spook the screaming scarecrows, and that's your cue. Hopefully, that gets Scabatha away from you, and then you can go free kids.
Sounds a little risky to be face to face with her and then be expected to go free some kids.
Easier to free the kids if she's dead.
Yeah. I mean, if
are we
everything-
aiming to go in there and kill her? I thought we were just distracting her, but
I mean, I'd kill someone who's enslaving kids. I'm not a violent man, but
I'm not agreeing with her methods here. That's not what I'm just. So if we're going in with the intent to kill her, then it shouldn't just be the two of us.
yeah. All of us go into the goblin stalls and ask for candy.
I think we'd have a better chance of survival together than just separate, you know.
Agreed.
You want us to go with you at the stall?
No, keep those kids away from danger if possible.
Yeah.
I meant the rest of our party. The kids can stay safe.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do? Do we distract anyways, or what do you want to do?
Does the party want to kill the hag, or do we just want to distract her?
Have you guys ever killed a hag before?
Not personally, but previous party members have in the past.
So our goals are to free these kids, potentially kill Scabatha, and then we got to find Boggle Oil.
Technically, you all killed a hag before.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. Like 12 hours ago. That is all.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I thought she was an aboleth. My bad. She was
Hey, if we-
ugly. Anyway,
If we killed her, we can do this.
Is Sedra drinking in the Feywild as well?
Sedra is drunk on rage.
She just learned her mother was murdered. She's having a hard time. Cut her a break.
She's having a she's processing things.
And as we're walking, Kriv can kind of sense that in here. He puts a hand on your shoulder and nods. As we're
Sedra
walking up here. He knows that pain.
Yeah. She looks like she appreciates it in her. She's not about to express any kind of profound emotion based on how she's
Kriv,
feeling.
not looking for it.
Yeah, no, she just kind of she kind of smiles at him like in a little like, thank you. We can If the kids are being held all over and we just need to distract their attention for a little bit, I think that we could put on a show. That does not involve putting kids at bay. Why do we think that the... this is back at the...
You guys are still in the forest surrounding Loomlurch right now.
Yeah, no, this is later.
If we can get the kids out of there just fine, I might be happy just staying by and cleaning the place up.
We just need to keep her distracted. Which... Let me see.
Well, she can't actually hurt them. I think.
That's good to know.
From this distance, can we see all this? Or is it like too misty or something?
No, you can't see it. So what you see there is let me check.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
So this is divided. You're still pretty far, but you see 3 stalls that are situated in a clearing. It's lit by windows carved into the giant fallen tree to one side of it, and you do see a few goblins working in each stall. You see an odd-looking goblin walking around, kind of supervising. You're pretty far to see more than that, and you see here bridges.
Okay, what I'm gonna focus on, focus on any creature that's armed or could be potentially armed, and counting them, and putting little tally marks in. Yeah, and putting little tally marks in the ground as I.
Okay.
Mark them.
So the goblins that you see at the stalls here do not have weapons in hands, but you do see weapons close to the stalls, like ready to be taken. That they are spears.
You have an invisibility potion, right? I'm wondering if we could get those out of the way before they have a chance to grab them. Maybe Maeve or Wayde.
Well, Wade's currently AFK right now.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
This may be a good time to perhaps take a small break. It's 10. And then we can resume in 10 minutes to see what your plan is.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you, everyone. We'll be right back in 10 minutes. Wait, we're taking a break.
Cool.
Yeah, I did.
Resuming.
Random levels. You roll for the class you're taking.
Yeah, so that's what's gonna be the pirate one I'm gonna have shot on. He's gonna be the fighter warlock. And so I get to roll. Let's see which one I get to choose his level up to a certain
Nice.
point. Because the warlock it was forced upon him. And sometimes he doesn't get to choose whether he use a fighter attack or a warlock attack.
Brie, you can't marry the Strahd and win the campaign either.
Seems like I can.
I mean, that's
Seems
one way
like
to end the
that's what I'm
campaign. I don't know about
actually
winning.
doing at the
There's
moment.
gonna be a really hot pirate, and I truly believe that you are gonna solve this for us.
No,
You
no,
might
no.
run into
I am very-
Isildur.
The whole next campaign, I'm gonna be like a tiny
No.
side character. I've had
What's gonna
three
happen
characters
is
fight.
God's gonna wipe us all out, but leave Cece and marry her. And that's the end of the
That sounds
campaign.
like a good ending to me. It sounds like you guys should have been a little nicer to Strahd. Maybe it wouldn't maybe let you live.
Aren't you the same person that told him to fuck off like 4 times in a row?
I did.
Yep.
Yeah,
That was
love is
just-
a magical drug. You can
That was
apparently
just
be
flirting.
Yeah, that's foreplay. Fuck off.
People for being into that kind of thing. We also see the people you like. On.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, stream's running too, by the way.
Okay. Let's
Sorry,
resume.
that was an inappropriately
Jump.
violent laughter.
Morgan girl. Shadow.
So, you are standing at the edge of a forest surrounding Loomlurch, a huge tree trunk with trees sprouting out of it. And Will has just explained to you his plan.
Can we
To
see him in the
distract.
windows?
From this distance, it's a bit hard to see in the windows. Let me tell you what you see.
What if I what if I use my hands as binoculars? I hope.
Well, the damn perception check with advantage. Jesus Christ. Okay. So
You guys see Kriv just making binoculars out of his hands.
you
no
see
reason.
in most of the windows flickering lanterns. Those ones right here, 2 big great windows, you only see flickering light from where you are. There's also I was saying about the trees up there. You can kind of spot at the top of right here where I'm pinging is a tree. Okay.
Mhm.
You can kind of see big looms. They go all the way up to the ceiling. Machines
Like-
to make
Okay.
textile. And then beyond that is you can't see.
Well, the only combatants, people that can potentially fight, would be here.
Those are the only combatants you can see right now. Yes.
Okay.
Potential combatants.
I'm just gonna take Cali marks on the ground.
Okay.
Hopefully, someone picks that up.
There are 6 goblins. 8 goblins. 10 goblins. Yeah, 10 goblins. And one more walking around the stalls.
Oh, would this be a good time to mention to everyone that, well, I don't know if it's related to the little green guys, but I did study a language called Goblin simply because no one else took it in school and I thought it'd be an easy A, but the teacher was really strict about all of it. So, do you think the goblins speak the same language as the goblin language?
That is a very educated guess. That
So he's
yes,
just gonna put his hand on your head and just put you downwards. Like,
Wayde is going to say in Goblin, can you understand me?
she will respond in Goblin. Yes.
Yes. Then Wayde will say, "Yep, you're good," because Rangers get 2 different new languages at that level.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
So that means Wayde and I can take the lead on this one. And
Oh,
I'm not
boy.
quite sure. I'm not quite sure what's going on, so you don't have to worry about me messing up. Because even if I wanted to tell them everything we were doing, I couldn't because I haven't been listening.
Listen, we just need you to
We-
buy some candy, so
Well, I'm a big fan of candy. I have a bit of a sweet tooth, but Sedra always tells me that I can't be eating candy if I'm not brushing my teeth at the end of the day. And sometimes I get so tired. So
He has a hand over his hand, massaging his eyebrows, or what it would be.
stressing.
Cedra's giving one of those.
Yeah.
I'm not dealing. No, she's fully checked out. Like she's like, yep. I deal with the problem after it occurs.
I don't know what you're talking about. This sounds like a great idea. Let's go.
Are we keeping the mushrooms on Astaroth, or
Yeah, I haven't
Get 'em
taken
off
them
over.
back.
I think they'd be safer on Astaroth, honestly.
Okay, we'll listen to the signal. And
Historically, no.
we'll listen to the signal, your little whistle, and we'll distract when you do it.
All right. So do we do the whistle? So after we buy the candy, or while we're buying the candy?
When you're talking to Skapta.
Got it. All right. Well, when we're talking to Scaphatha, you got it. All right. When we're talking to, well, Sedra, which one's Scaphatha again? Is she the one with that key in the back, like the wind-up toy? She can get real big and small.
Mm-hmm. That would be the one.
Interesting idea. The spores on Nate, and they don't work on.
Okay, hold at the bridge.
Okay, holding at the bridge. Feel like Jude Law and Enemy at the Gate.
In front of you,
Nerd.
you actually, where you were standing before, you saw 2 of those similar bridges. One right here, where I'm pinging, and one where you are right now, leading to the market. It is a gnarled bridge formed by tangled tree roots, and it spans a rocky, dried-up riverbed. The riverbed is 100 feet below you.
Oh,
And
wait,
as you start stepping on the tree, you feel it creak and groan. And if you're trying to pass it without being, yeah, it's a very big map. Sorry, Kriv. I
think it's
could.
the fog effect, I think.
Yeah, I think I'll disable the fog. Let's see, particle
It
effects.
was very cool effect.
Yeah. It's a little laggy on my end. I can't imagine if anyone else is having the same problem or not.
There
My
were
computer
2.
always struggles.
There were 3 particle effects. I've turned them off.
Still foggy.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Damn. Okay.
Let's see.
Fog stopped moving.
I got good frames now.
It's better now?
The frames are good, but the movement still seems a little laggy. I don't know.
And next to Wayde.
It is a very large map. I can try and upload a lower resolution for the next session, but right now we're gonna have to deal with it, unfortunately.
That's fine.
So
He said it was creaky. I ain't walking up on that shit with everybody else.
yeah, it's creaky. And so if you're trying to pass without making too much noise, I need a stealth check.
Wait, do you think it would be less creaky if we went one at a time? Like, if I crossed and waited for you to come, and then you crossed and waited for me?
I mean, in all honesty, we're going to be buying candy from these people. You don't usually sneak up on your neighborhood butcher and say, "Give me some meat."
That's
Graves already walked
very
past you
true.
both.
Oh,
Holding an
Cesaré-
action to
Cesaré-
vortex warp anyone who falls. If for
Cesare's
some
gonna
reason
do
that
a little
happens.
run to catch up to Kriv.
Okay.
Just do a little jog behind him. No, I'm quite fond of this bridge. It kind of reminds me of home because how it was built out of those trees. Because here in Everesca, it's so unusual that you people just take wood and like build little structures when we just command the wood around it to build all of our buildings. Because, well, that way when the big winds come, nothing gets blown away. And this tree being made directly out of a wood tree, well, I'm just a big fan of it.
What?
As you cross, the goblins at the stalls all look at you.
I'm gonna give a happy little wave and say in Goblin, hello.
I'm gonna stop
Hello,
immediately
hello.
in front of Sedra. She does that.
We like some
So
candies.
she walks into me.
Cedra, not Cedra. Cesaré will
Cesaré.
be responding in Goblin this whole time. When she goes, I came here. I'm looking for some candy.
Ah, you've come to the right place, and they're answering you in Gomblinoid as well. You've come to the right place. We like to taste my specialty.
Oh yes, very much. How much does it cost?
Anything shiny you have will do.
Anything shiny? Well, I have quite a bit of shiny things. And she'll pull out a gold coin. Is this shiny enough for you? I can spit on it and polish it a bit.
As you say, you spit on it. He actually spits on the ground. It's like, yeah, this is not good. No good here. Nah.
No, but it's gold.
Yeah, I don't care about gold.
Well,
This is for your old. This is where humans go. We don't care about gold.
But you said you wanted something shiny, and nothing shinier than gold, except perhaps diamonds. But why?
You have diamonds?
Well, no, I don't have any diamonds.
You can have all the sweets you want for a diamond.
That would be very nice, but I'm not allowed to have diamonds anymore on account that I lost 4 earrings I had.
Oh, I'll take earrings too.
Oh, my earrings. Well, I might get in trouble. What about a crowbar? That's kind of shiny.
Crowbar.
Mhm.
Let me see.
Let's take out the crowbar. See, if you hold it the right way, you can catch the sun in its reflection, and you can set the little ants on fire. Cedra told me it doesn't hurt them, but I think she's lying.
Does she have the
that's-
attention of all of the goblins right now?
No, she has the attention of this stall right here.
Ah,
Like a cat with a laser pointer. I'm like, and see, you shine that around.
He takes your crowbar, and he hands you a little treat. It looks like a translucent blue candy with swirling silver flecks inside.
I eat it.
It tastes absolutely awful. However, as soon as you eat it and you take a little step, you see that your steps, each one of them, are starting to make music. Bing, 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 bing. Every step that you make is a different musical note.
Oh, yes.
What's your mood right now?
Absolutely elated. This is the greatest thing Cesaré has ever been a part of in her life.
So every footstep that you take chime like a harp because you're happy right now.
I'm gonna
Well,
put some
that
distance
was-
between me and her.
That was absolutely awful.
the
I
disadvantage
feel
on
so
stealth
bad.
checks, person.
I should be mad that candy you gave me was rotten, but this is really nice.
There's a goblin that approaches you as you are making music with each one of your footsteps. It looks slightly different than all the others because he has an apple for a head. Hold on.
Not just an apple that you cover in like salt.
It's a toffee apple head. and he's muttering to himself. Hello, what can I do for you? You came for some candies?
Yes, I came for some candies. Hopefully better tasting ones than those ones, but they do make my steps musical.
Well, that's all we have, but I promise you they're all very, very good. They all have very, very fun effects.
They all make your steps musical. Is there not different kinds of music?
What'd you say? What'd you say? Sorry. Music? Yes, music.
Oh. Who are you talking to? Is there worms in your apple?
Yes. I call him Eddie. There's a...
Oh, you do have
Huh?
worms.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
I think
yes.
there's a pill for that you're supposed to give to the dogs, but I don't think it'll work on the apples.
Well, I've learned to live with him. He's pretty friendly. Yeah, what'd you say, Eddie? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, don't worry. Okay.
Do you have a brain in that apple head of yours?
I do.
Oh.
Please don't make fun of my head.
No, I'm not making fun of you. People often say I don't have a brain, but I do. It's up there. I've checked. Don't ask me how. But if that worm keeps eating into your head, do you think it'll eventually start eating into your brain?
Well, maybe.
Yeah,
He says no. He says no. But
well,
you know, ever since that maggot has been in my brain, I've been friendlier, nicer.
No, you're not supposed to put maggots in your brain. I used to find them funny and put them in my ears, but Cedra told me that they would eat right through to my brain, and I think that's what that one's gonna do. I heard that they are down dirty liars.
Is this all in Goblin?
This is all in Goblin, yes.
So I'm the only one who can understand
Wade's
this.
just looking
Also.
more and more horrified as this goes on.
Sedra's like, this is a normal reaction to talking. She doesn't. She's like, okay, this is probably actually going pretty well. Nobody started fighting.
Sorry. Where are my manners? Do your friends want candies as well? Eddie says they should have candies.
Wade will look at everyone, and say, "Y'all want candies?"
It's not my friend. It's my.
He says in common.
Yeah.
Hopefully, because
I really wish she wouldn't just put them in her mouth, but
we
I
came
guess
here for a
we're
reason.
safe.
Yeah.
Is the reason candies?
Well, we were hoping to also get an audience with Scabatha if possible.
Scabatha. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. I can arrange that. I can arrange that. What's that? What's that? Yeah. Scabatha. Yeah, absolutely. I can arrange that. Are you sure you want to meet her though?
Oh yes, right now. I want to see. Someone told me she has a big wind-up key in her back, and I don't think that's possible.
No, she sure does.
Oh. I also didn't think mushrooms could talk before yesterday either, but just goes to show you that the world is truly a magical place. Unlike
so
those
uncommon,
books
right?
that you've given me.
Yeah, they're in common now.
Okay.
Well, I'll go. I'll go get Scabatha. But do you want more candies first?
Oh yes,
Can-
I would like more candy, but I'm out of crowbars.
They'll accept anything shiny.
Oh, anything shiny.
Any old trinket will do.
Any old trinket will do.
What's that, Eddie? Yeah. Okay. That axe that you have there would be pretty cool.
My axe?
Looking at you, Wade.
No. This is mine. I traded 1,000 candies for it. I ain't trading back.
1,000 candies. I'll give you 1,000 candies back for it.
You need to offer at least 1,001, but dentist told me that I couldn't have any more sugar, so.
Well, we can have all the what's that? Okay. Yeah. Eddie says you can have a candy if you want. Just one. Just you.
Okay, I'll take a candy. I am going to mime eating it.
Okay, can you roll a
Uh,
d8 for me, please?
I'm not actually eating it. I'm going to make it look like I eat it.
I still want you to roll a d8 to see
Okay.
which candy you mime eating. Okay.
Also, I'd love to do a insight check on this weird little person.
Go for it. Go for it.
He seems terrified, but also
So
no.
do your insight check. I'll explain to Wayde what the candy you get. You get a candy that looks like it's been made from butterflies. It's a delicate pastel colored candy shaped like a cocoon. And as soon as you take it in your hand, it's slightly sticky, like it wants to dissolve in your mouth.
Mm.
What about a candy for a candy?
A candy for candy, yeah. I'll do a candy for candy. What do you have in mind?
Something that I just remembered that I had. She pulls out a pumpkin cupcake.
Okay. Okay.
Is
Let me just.
she-
I'll do Wayde. Then Maeve wanted to do the insight, and then I'll get back to you. Okay. Sorry for that. Wayde,
Yes.
sleight of hand. You're trying to mime eating it.
Skills. There we go.
And where do you hide it after?
He brings it up to his mouth and drops it down his sleeve. So now it's just sitting in his coat pocket, probably sticking to his skin.
Okay.
Already get out the laundry later on.
Yeah.
He looks at you. He's like, "That's weird.
Now,
Are you feeling okay?"
no, I told you. Dennis said I couldn't have any more sugar, so guess that's what happens.
That's not what should happen. He goes over to the stall and like, "Hey, check your batch. I think it's bad. Didn't work." And he goes back to you.
What was supposed to happen?
Which one do you get? You get the butterfly one?
Yeah.
You're supposed to turn into a butterfly.
Oh, okay.
It's
Well
a
then.
wonderful feeling. It's a fleeting feeling.
I wasn't ready for that yet, but I'll probably come back for more later.
Okay, all right. Maeve. Inside
Yes.
20.
Sure did.
He is absolutely bonkers. Maybe a hint of schizophrenia. Perhaps created by that maggot that he has in his head. He keeps talking to something in his head.
Do we see the maggot?
You do not see the maggot, no. But the apple on his head is slightly rotting.
And does he seem terrified of Eddie, or is he just like working with Eddie kind of thing?
He's not terrified of Eddie.
But he's obeying Eddie without questioning him.
Yeah.
Just like, what's in it for him? You know what I mean? Like, okay, thank you, I guess.
You can't know that with an inside check. You'd have to ask him. But before you do that, let me jump to Liv. You wanted to trade a candy for a candy.
No, I just remembered I have a magical cupcake that generates every day, so I'm gonna give him a cupcake.
Okay, all right. Please roll a d8. He gives you a candy in exchange.
Hey, worth more than one.
He hands you a pale yellow disc that smells faintly of honey and glows when held in the dim light of Prismere.
Thank you. I'll save this for later. No sweets.
You should have it now. You should have it now. It's I promise it's delicious.
I'm sure, but you know.
You
And she'll
know
hand
what
it
I
to
would call them?
Valgrim.
This is called a will-o-wisp wafers.
Ah,
Wafer.
what does it do?
It makes you attract glowing things.
Like,
Oh yeah. Oh, that's what they're called. They're fireflies. Yeah, that's what they're called. Fireflies.
Ember
yeah,
coated.
I was about to say,
I
it's
know, so
really
much of
weird
this-
that Liv got this one.
Yeah.
I know.
Ember
No, because
would
this is
love
the
them.
thing. Because the thing I said before was that, like, the second that butterfly thing came up and you were like, I'm not going to eat it, Ember would just be gone.
Mhm. Yep.
Gone. This is, I love it. I'm going to have it after my dinner, but that's hours away, so we need to, yeah.
Okay. I get it. Yeah. What's up? What's up, Eddie? Yeah. Yes, I know. Don't worry. I'm not doing that. Don't worry. Okay.
What aren't you doing? Sorry, I kind of overheard. What aren't you not doing?
No, it's just Eddie's worried that that funny girl there. I points at Cesaré. She said I should get rid of him, and I'm just telling him, no, I won't do that.
Well,
Oh, is it?
in all fairness, Sedra is the one who told me that you shouldn't have maggots in your head, and I'm simply relaying
But-
the
but-
information to you.
What if the maggot's making me a better person?
I don't think that. I think the maggot's just eating your brain, making
But-
you
Making
feel
you a little buzzy, a little
But what if I like
jolty
it?
there.
We're turning you from a fruit into a vegetable.
Listen. Okay. Eddie says, before we met, I was an ugly, little, stupid goblin.
But you're still ugly and little. Oh, I don't know about stupid. I have no right to judge, but you are ugly and little still.
But ever since I got that maggot,
Uh-huh.
I've grown to like those children,
So
especially
now
Mishka.
So now you're ugly and little and have a maggot in your head. That doesn't
Yeah, but-
sound like an
And you like kids.
Well,
You shouldn't like
don't say it like that.
Well, you kind of made it sound like that a little bit.
I just don't want anything bad to happen to Mishka.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
Why does
That's-
this maggot like
Guys.
What did you say, Brie?
Mishka? Why does this maggot like Mishka?
Because she's kind to us. She doesn't treat us like some rotten apple.
Well, you are a rotten apple with worms in your head.
Okay, stop calling me a rotten apple, please. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Well, if you got the worms out of your head, maybe you'd be better.
Eddie? Yeah, okay, Eddie says no more candies for you. No more candies for you.
Now, about meeting Scabatha, though.
Oh yeah. Scabatha. Absolutely. Okay. Are you sure you want to meet her? She's not very nice.
What do you mean?
Well, she enslaves children. For fuck's sakes.
Whoa. Now hold on, that kind of language is not necessary, mister.
So you're saying that
It's
y'all
the
don't-
maggot.
You're saying that y'all goblins don't like Scabatha, then? Is that it?
We obey her.
Why?
Because she asked.
Oh, well, that's awfully polite of you.
What if someone asked you not to?
Well, can that person turn us to stone?
I could.
Okay. He takes a step back. Like, please
She
don't.
winks
Please
at
don't.
him.
What if the worm told you not to?
What do you want us? What do you want me to do?
Will was just like, have them get you to Scabatha, and we're here insulting and threatening.
Yep.
I'm just standing in the corner with my arms crossed, like, what?
Do you count as food since you're an apple? Like if I cast Purify food on you, do you think you'd become a little less shriveled?
Please don't hurt Eddie.
Oh, it would hurt Eddie.
Yeah, I don't want to get rid of Eddie. He showed me my true self. I'll love him. I love him, even if he eats my head.
Listen, it looks like this worm made a. Well, I'm sorry. What is your name?
Chucklehead.
Looks like this worm Eddie made Chucklehead a happier person. So I say we respect that.
Wait, did your parents name you Chucklehead?
Parents? What's that?
Yes. Well,
It's
there
an
were people
elusive
that named
concept.
you
They
as
sometimes come around.
I don't think yours loved you. Chucklehead's not a very good name.
I'll show you to Skeleton now. Kind of lowers his head.
She's just saying everything we're thinking right now.
It's okay, Chucklehead.
We're
My
trying
mom
not to
said-
upset everyone here.
Cesaré is just saying accidentally everything that Lottie would say maliciously.
Yeah, wait.
Kind of, yeah.
As he walks past this stall here, he asks again, anybody else want candy before we go meet Skeleton?
Yeah, Terwant casts light on a copper piece and says, "Is that shiny enough for you?"
Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Roll a d8, please.
Oh, that's suspicious.
Don't laugh like that. What the fuck does that mean?
He hands you in exchange for the copper coin. He hands you a deep green, stretchy taffy. It looks extremely hard to chew. This is Charles taffy. It's very, very good. Tastes a little bit like their muck, but I guarantee it tastes very good.
I stick it all in my mouth.
You put
and
that in.
spit
No.
on it.
Do not put that thing in your mouth. If you
That's
put
too
that in
late?
your mouth,
It's
Too
already
late.
in my mouth.
shit.
Okay.
Quick, shocking grasp.
Putting
it
things
out
you
again.
don't know where they've been in
I
your
know.
mouth.
I was just
Terwant.
gonna be like, if you put that shit in your mouth, I will make sure you can't feel shit anymore.
Terwant. As
How
you
dare
start
you.
to chew the candy, it is extremely, extremely hard to chew. And you feel all of your body start to expand.
He's gonna turn into a
Um,
fucking blueberry.
It's starting to grow larger. Your voice deepens, and your movements feel heavier.
Biggest question
He
is it
turns
hurt
into-
when he
is he
does
turning
this?
into a troll?
You're under the spell of Enlarge Reduce.
Ooh. So does that make me a large or your what size creature does that make me?
It's going to be large. I'm just gonna reset this real quick. Okay, all done. I'm just screwing with the token size right now. Okay, this and large.
That's a good Kriv candy too.
There we go. So you see
We'll
everyone sees that Terwant has grown double his size.
Unlimited power.
Terwant, did you get a haircut or something? Something about you looks a little different.
You fill me with such
His equipment's still the
strong
same size.
emotions.
So
My
Terwant
counselor
says,
told me.
So
to follow
Terwant looks at Cesaré and goes, "Have you gotten smaller?"
Oh, I might have. This place is kind of weird, and my back does kind of hurt, so I might have shrunk a few inches. That's probably what happened.
You know what?
makes
I
sense.
like it. I think that's going to work for us.
Sedra looks like she is on the verge of a mental breakdown. Like, This close. This close.
Alright.
Anybody
But
else
that-
has wanted the candies?
Can we go see Scabatha, please?
Yes, but I think someone else said they wanted the candies. No.
No, thank you.
No. Okay. All right. So,
Down to 2
Chucklehead,
now.
he's leading you right here. You see him knock on this branch right here 3 times. Knock, 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 and a set of stairs appear right in front of him that leads to the bridge about 20 feet higher. You can go sit at the tea table. I'll warn her that you have come.
Oh, all right. Who's serving the tea? Do you have
Us.
a maid for that?
Scabatha does.
Is Gabatha a maid?
No, she's the person you want to meet.
Well, I get that, but why is she pouring my tea?
I remove the walls.
Polite.
There you go.
It's not polite. She ought not to be pouring my tea.
Does everyone follow?
Cedra's looking
Damn
at
check.
Terwant, like, just makes me so fucking mad.
I
Makes
sent
me
you a
so
DM.
fucking mad.
Terwant pats Sedra on the head as he walks by.
Okay. Okay. Kriv, roll a d8 for me, please. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Do I want to give you the same one? Kind of want you to see the other one.
If you both grow right next to Sedra,
I'll give
she
you the
will
choice.
lose her shit.
We
I'll give
could
you the
just pick
choice.
her up. We could pick her up and put her on our shoulders.
So, Kriv, I'll
Right.
give you the choice. You can get the same one as Terwant, or you can roll again. Which one do you prefer?
Same one.
Okay, all right. So, you are being given the same candy that Terwant just ingested, a deep green stretchy taffy.
And I'll
Called-
pop it in my mouth.
Okay, and it is very hard to chew, just like Terwant. You are affected by the enlarge reduce spell.
Oh, please
Jeez.
tell me he
Cedra's
gets
like-
reduced, though.
No, it's enlarge.
Ah,
That'd be more funny. It was like a randomized between the two.
Oh, there's
I thought
another
it
candy
would
that
be.
does reduce.
I could have gotten that one. That would hilarious. Okay.
Cesaré is at the tea table and she's just tapping her feet, like just smacking her feet back and forth, hearing the music play.
Okay, as you all make your way, I'll let you move your tokens, and I will describe to the others what you see at the tea table.
He had like a little smile on his face,
You
stomping
enter.
around like a dragon.
You enter a chamber that is nestled between walls of twisted roots, through gaps in which you can see the eerily beautiful woodland surrounding you. There is a closed wooden door that stands opposite the root bridge that leads into this room. In the center, where you are seated, are 4 armchairs encircling a small table laid out for a tea service. You also see a painted wooden box 3 feet on a side, resting in the corner right here. Little box. And there's a crank on its side, so it makes it look like a jack-in-the-box. Under that box, Kriv,
Yeah.
Valgrim.
Can I do something like?
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Those that so Kriv, Valgrim, Maeve, you recognize something under the box. Looks like a leaf-shaped carpet. Yeah.
Do we know where we recognize it from?
Give me an intelligence check
Oh God.
or history.
Both require intelligence.
Yeah.
Uh,
Valgrim remembers. You
Guess I do
remember
too.
this? Yeah, you remember this thing from two places. Maeve, you don't even know what.
I have
it is.
no clue what this
It's
is.
it's a beautiful carpet. So Valgrim and Kriv, you remember this lily pad sitting in Bavlorna's pool.
We
And
might
Hitter.
have trouble here.
And you also recognize it from when she fled hither. She was flying on it.
They wouldn't know. They wasn't there.
Oh wait, why did I roll history?
I don't know.
Yeah, Cesaré would not know.
Oh, not
So,
well.
Kriv, you wanted to do something.
I want to sit on one of these chairs as I'm enlarged and potentially break it as I try to sit
As-
on it.
As you try to fit in one of those chairs, you see that the chair actually transforms and grows with you as you try to fit inside. And it is very comfortable.
I was gonna say if the chair broke, that she was gonna break down, but this is so much worse. This is actually so much worse. You can't accommodate the stupid. She's like muttering to herself in Elvish. She's like, "What the fuck is this? Why are we? Who are these? Why am I following this?"
Listen, y'all been in the Feywild for like 12 hours now. This is just how it is.
Kriv is neutral about it, but the player is sad. It didn't break. Just one of his things, he breaks things accidentally.
So, I want to know, Maeve and Sedra, are you just hanging out on the bridge?
Sedra needed clean air.
Yeah, and I figured I could still hear what's going on and still keep a somewhat safe distance, so we're not all together at the same time if something happens.
Okay.
We're not all
Kriv,
in fireball range.
Kriv, you're seated down. Cesaré, where are you?
She was sitting in this chair, but then she moved her chair to sit really close to Groove.
Okay. Terwant.
Terwant's gonna go right here in the corner.
Do you sit or you stand?
He'll stand in the corner as much as he can.
Okay. Try to fit in. Wayde.
Yes.
Do you sit? You stand where you are.
He's antsy. He's moving around the room.
Okay. Valgrim.
Hey, he's standing next
And
to
Astrid as well?
Yeah.
Where's Nathan Lewis?
I can't move him.
And I quit trying to follow Valgrim with them. So Valgrim keep moving a lot.
There they are. Okay. All right.
Attach him to the armor, Astroth.
The door starts to creak open. And you all see a little old woman totters forward. She is wearing grimy, old-fashioned shawl, and her skin looks like gnarled bark. There is a large iron key in her back. It is turning rhythmically. Sit down, children. Let's have some tea. And she starts to pour cups of tea on the table.
Sedra looks directly at Cesaré and shakes her head.
Cesaré looks very disappointed.
You're
Valgrim,
scared.
I need to grab Valgrim real quick.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Random. Kill him away.
Y'all.
By the way, we're supposed to be doing something by now, or
Uh,
that's still yet to happen.
Oh, don't worry. Cesare's got this.
Yes.
She's got this.
I
she
thought it
needs
was Syndra that was supposed to.
All she needs to do is make a bird sound.
She's got this. She has this fully planned out. Cesare's got this in the bag. You can
Yeah.
trust Cesaré.
Okay.
Vince, how is
Sedra in general has the belief that she can probably fix any situation that that she straight gets herself in. So I would not trust that Cedra's like, yeah, I'm gonna just fix this. She's like, she'll let it collapse and then she'll come in and fix it.
Vince, how is Terwant? Because isn't he tasked with destroying the hags?
I keep reading back on it, and the
I guess we know this is a hag.
yeah, it's
She's got the key.
But is it one of
it's
3 hags he's supposed to
dismantle
kill?
the coven's hold, and should the hags meet their end. That those are the specific sentences. So foil the hags' plan, murder boner the hags. It's
But do you
anything
know
goes.
the hag of the coven? But you know do you know the names of the ones that are part of it? That's the
I
thing.
don't know. I know the Hourglass Coven. I do not know the actual names of the hags.
Yeah,
We're
that's the
back.
thing.
She looks pretty haggish though. I mean, hags are like evil old women,
Yeah, we
and she
know.
kind of
The
looks.
goblins called her a hag.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
We know she
So,
is one, but
Hey, wouldn't that mean that Sedra would maybe qualify? You haven't decided if she's evil yet, but she's
So-
definitely.
she says, "What brings you to my workshop, children?"
Indeed.
I can't believe we didn't fucking discuss this before.
The candies are with the goblins.
Oh, yes, we had a great deal of them. And now every time I tap my feet, and she's going to give a little demonstration, they make a pretty noise. And it's not just my feet that make pretty noise. Do you want to hear my bird call impressions? And then before she has time to answer, Cesaré is going to do the finch sound that she was supposed to.
Okay. All right.
I'm just quite musical all around. And I didn't even study music. Well, I was supposed to, it was on my roster, but I never went to class. I can play
Isn't that a beautiful sound? Those little footsteps of yours. Absolutely wonderful.
lose.
Terwant says, "I bring greetings from my mistress, Loviator." Loviatar? I'm not sure on the pronunciation.
No idea who that is. Probably someone not important.
He scoffs.
So that's it? You just came for candies?
And conversation. Not many people tend to catch our interest here, but we've heard quite a bit about you.
Oh, do
You're back.
tell, please. You like my
Yeah.
key?
I do.
As you said, you see that the key turns slightly faster. Oh,
Was it?
thank you.
If it turns slower, she's more dangerous, or if it turns faster?
If it turns slower.
Slower.
Even if it stops, you're in trouble.
Oh yeah.
She
What if you
approaches the table and she puts a hand on your shoulder, Cesaré.
Sedra immediately, her face, as long as the hag can't see it, goes like.
So she puts a hand on my shoulder.
Yeah, some tea there?
Oh, I would very much like tea. I'm not super thirsty, but I like watching it in the cup.
As she removes her hand and she pours you a cup of tea. She goes around the. Yes?
Did she do anything weird while she had her hand on my sister's shoulder?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
You did not notice her do anything strange, no.
Okay.
Can I add a little thing here? Everyone would have seen Kriv eyeballing that key in her bag. Like he's gonna go out and reach it, but then decides not to.
Okay. She keeps moving around the table. She puts a hand on your shoulder, Terwant.
Do I have a chance of backing away
Yes, you do.
or dodging it? Yeah. What do you need?
No rolls at all. She's not attacking you or anything.
Okay. Well, I sort of like shift away so she doesn't touch me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to make you a bit more comfortable. You're quite large in here.
I'm good as I am. Thanks.
Suit yourself. Any tea?
No, thank you.
No. Kenku died.
Who died?
Kenku. My boss.
Not the butts.
Oh, that's what left. Okay. I was thinking. I was counting the players. Like, who left? Like, oh, it was the dang music bot.
Mm.
Is it playing? Yes.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay. She keeps going around the table. Wait, she tries to put a hand on your shoulder.
Is there anything suspicious about what she's doing, or is she just trying to be friendly?
Give me an insight check, please. Right now she only appears to be friendly. Perhaps returning the rule of
Hospitality.
hospitality. Yes.
Wayde will not shrink away. He'll smile and he'll say, "I love a cup of tea. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're very welcome. That's a beautiful axe that you have there.
Do you got any sugar on you?"
Sugar, yes, absolutely. She claps. She snaps her fingers, and a little cup of sugar appears on the table.
Wayde makes sweet tea.
She looks at Sedra and Maeve on the bridge. Like, won't you join us for some tea, please?
I thank you, but I'm quite comfortable over here. Crowded places make me a little nervous.
Very well, very well. She keeps going around the table.
Are you one of those ladies that can, after you drink the tea and all the little bits are at the bottom of the cup, you can tell people who they're gonna marry and like how many kids they're gonna have?
Oh, foretelling the future. That's lovely, lovely little trick. My mother taught me this so long ago.
Oh, so you are capable of doing it. Oh, that's
Uh,
wonderful.
in a very different way, but yes.
Oh,
She keeps going around the table. Valgrim, she tries to put a hand on your shoulder. As she serves you tea.
Do I get the sense that she's casting any magic here?
Roll Arcana, please.
Flash of genius.
So +5.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see that as she puts her hand on your shoulder and serves you tea, you can very slightly see her lips moving as if she is casting a silent spell. Not quite sure what the spell would be, but you do recognize that a spell is being cast.
Okay. I'm not saying anything for now about it, but
Okay.
I'm also not drinking the tea.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I have not specifically stated that I'm drinking the tea yet, so
Why is everyone scared of a hag's tea?
Oh yeah, why?
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
you ruined it with Sue. We're all scarred.
Gabe, here's a question. I rolled a 19 on that insight check to see if anything was weird. Would Wayde have any reason to feel afraid of drinking the tea based off of that?
Give me a perception check as well, please. But right now she does look like, is that natural? No, it's not natural. So she does not appear to be trying to poison you or lie to you. With your perception check, you also can tell that this is just an old regular teapot. It's not like an assassin's teapot or anything like that. She also takes a mug of the tea and drinks it.
Wayde has no reason not to drink his tea.
Okay.
So he will.
It
That
tastes
doesn't even have sugar in it.
slightly rooty and barky. Kind of like you're drinking a bit of dirt, but nothing bad happens. And she keeps going around the table. Kriv, she tries to put a hand on your shoulder. Do you let her?
I let
Can
her.
she reach?
Well, more like on his
Well, I'm
forearm.
sitting down.
Yeah, you are. And as she touches you, she asks, would it be okay if I just made you a little bit more comfortable?
He just shrugs.
And you see her snap her fingers. And you return to your original size. The chair following you as you shrink back to your normal size.
He's got a little bit of a disappointed look on his face. He was excited about that.
And with that, you all hear something coming from the northwest. Screaming scarecrows. And Skylar says, "Oh, give me a moment, please. I need to attend to some business. I'll be right back."
That would be rather rude, wouldn't it? I felt like we were just having a lovely conversation.
"I'll be right back." She steps out and closes the door behind her. And after a short moment, you can kind of see from where you are, Valgrim, and Maeve and Sedra as well. The others, you're a bit too nestled into the little room you're in. Scarecrow's right where I'm pinging. And you see tin soldiers start to appear. Let me move some. They exit from some stairs coming from a second floor, and they're going to investigate. They look like this.
Why does
Seen
this
this
look
before,
familiar?
haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
There was one. There wasn't this something that was chased that I think Kriv chased through the woods at some point.
I believe it was, yes.
Yeah.
We wouldn't know. Somebody doesn't talk very much. Just kidding.
Hmm.
What do you do?
Should we cause a diversion of some sort?
Looks like I think the diversion's already caused. I think it's time for us to go try to find some start investigating this place. What do you think?
If we get caught, just say you had to use the bathroom because the tea was a little too sugary.
Is this door locked now? Did she lock it behind
It's
her?
not locked. But Cesaré, you get up.
Yeah.
As you try to get up, the chair is holding you back.
Oh.
You all see on the back of the chair a row of teeth has appeared, and you are being held down in the chair.
I like our clothing.
By a mimic.
Like, is it biting the clothing on us? No
No,
armor?
it's
Sedra
not
vortex
biting.
warps her sister over here.
It's not biting. It's just sticky and adhering to her. Same thing with you, Kriv.
I am uncomfortable.
They are not attacking. They're just holding you down. You can see that the other chairs also have that same row of teeth that just appeared.
Did anyone else's chair get suddenly wet?
Sedra's going to.
You were the only
vortex
two
warp.
sitting down. You want to vortex warp her out?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
no
then-
reason that this should not work unless she resists.
Nope.
And if
Okay.
that works, then she'll do Kriv too.
I want to try break free.
Okay. You do that first. I don't want to waste spell slot.
Let me just check vortex warp real quick. I think it will work. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Like, technically, we
Well,
grappled by the thing.
Yeah, but vortex warp does work on grappled creatures. It just teleports you. Okay, you're trying to escape the grapple, Kriv? Okay. You're already sitting down. It's kind of hard. Roll athletics with disadvantage.
Can I help him?
9.
Yes, you can. Do you have proficiency in athletics?
I do.
Okay, cool. So just a normal roll then, which would be your natural one.
Oh no.
I'll give you another roll.
One more roll.
You're currently on privately rolled.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Somebody's
was rolling
being
a couple things in the background.
sneaky.
Not the way you think.
That's sus. Okay.
Okay. You break free of the mimic. And it is just a mimic chair. It's not moving or anything.
Wade, the door.
Definitely gonna
Wait.
get these damn things.
Wayde will open the door.
Okay, all right.
Make sure there's no teeth.
Let me tell you what you see. In this room that you've just opened, you see flickering lanterns illuminate a cluttered workshop filled with soft ambient music produced by bells and chimes. Parts of toys are heaped on the tables. You see lots of different toys. Leering dolls' heads, half-built rocking horses, hand-painted wooden balls, and stuffed limbs of soft toys. You see at the back of the room a stove that holds a saucepan of smelting metal. And you see a door right here that leads out of the workshop. You also see 3 children. They are kind of cowering behind some of the furniture. And 3 young children are gathered around a wooden work table. Hold on. As soon as you open the door, one of the kid gets startled. This one right here, and starts running towards the door in the back.
Wayde is going to sprint to her and try to grab her before she opens the door. But he's gonna say like, "No, don't worry. We're not an enemy.
As
Will
she reaches
sent
for the
us.
doorknob, before
Will
she opens it,
sent
she
us.
turns around. But you're not here to hurt us.
Will sent us.
Will of the Feywild?
Yeah, come on. We gotta head back over there. Let's get away from there.
I
And he'll-
can't. I can't.
Why?
I need my plushie. I need my oink.
If we find your oink, can you go and we'll bring it back to you?
I can't leave without oink. I can't.
What about you two?
One of the little girl, she says, my name's Sung. Yeah, I want to get out of here. Absolutely. Where do we go?
Stick with
Wayde
us.
is yeah. Wayde is gonna run back and wave Maeve and Kriv in. Say, it's safe. I think we found some kids.
The one of the boy, little drow kid, looks at all of you and says, "Are you here to rescue us? I have something that could maybe help you." And he pulls out a bar of soap, in which there seems to be to have an imprint of a key. I managed to steal that from one of the guard and returned it after.
You took an impression of a key.
Yes, I did. Is that
Smart.
useful for you?
Valgrim, can you make something with that?
That's what I was thinking. Can I do that with magical
What do we have
tinkering?
around this workshop?
Magical tinkering.
Giant tub of molten metal.
I mean, with magical tinkering, you can create any tiny non-magical object. Yeah, I think so. You even have an imprint of it. Absolutely.
Ooh. I'll do that.
Kid,
I don't know where that key leads though, but I'm sure it can be useful.
I'm sure it will be. Good work.
Can
Kid,
you all give me a perception check
Yeah.
as I look at my DMs?
Cesaré would just be kind of staring at this kid now.
Sedra looks like she's trying not to stare, but not in the like, oh, I'm like, you're a drow and I'm being racist kind of way. It's in the if I think about this too hard, I'm gonna have to think about this, and I'm not gonna think about this right now.
I'm just answering a weird DM. Give me a second.
You're a weird DM.
Thank you.
Oh, well played.
Oh, I take that as a compliment. Okay, Kriv, you would know that there's not what you're looking for in that.
Aw, don't beat the mimics.
There is no meat on the mimics.
Brave, really?
I saw that
Are you-
episode of Delicious.
I was waiting for that.
No! What the fuck, man? Not even that shit. That's a chair.
It's not humanoid, so it's
Okay,
a game, right?
Highest perception guy at Wayde 28, and we have Sedra 23. All right.
Fuck.
What?
What?
You can see like in some shadowy corners of this room, this workshop, something lurking. It's kind of slightly unsettling. And you both, Sedra and Wayde, not the doll, turns its head and looks at you.
Burning it immediately. Firebolt. Right down the middle.
Okay, all right. Give me an attack.
She's like, I'm not fucking with this thing. What the hell is that?
I think my same reaction too. If I was if I was there, like, nope.
Oh, wait, did I take off?
Throw something at it. Doesn't have to be a firebolt.
It does not have to be a firebolt. It's going to be a magic missile.
Okay.
So no warning
nice move
shots.
in
She's just
a building fully made out of wood. Okay, magic
Probably,
missile.
yeah.
All right.
The doll goes flying. You actually destroy that doll, and you notice as you hit your magic missile that you've hit something else. Hiding in the corner. A little boggle. Some slimy little disgusting monstrosity. Completely covered in oil. You actually hit it for... Wow, okay. 10 points of damage. Enough. And it tries to run outside of the room.
If you keep running, I'm gonna...
Terwant tries to tackle it.
Okay. Give me a athletics real quick.
Oh shit.
I believe it should be made at advantage with.
Yeah, because I'm big.
Absolutely, it should be, yes.
This is my familiar.
Yeah, that's
That made it worse.
Wow. Okay. So you trip on your foot as you are not used to have that size, and the buggle slips past you. There's Maeve and Kriv in the way if you're trying to stop it.
I'm gonna squash it.
Squash it. What
In
about Maeve?
Elvish,
Recklessly.
some of you guys just hear that fucking celestial fucker makes me so mad.
18.
Okay, 18 hits.
She's got a grudge.
Trading that one out for
You don't need to.
5.
You absolutely squash that buggle on the ground, and it just becomes a puddle of oil on the ground.
Oh, get that.
I knew that was where that was going, but at the
Yep.
same
Put it in the
time, just
flask.
like, get that.
Makes an oil puddle on the ground. It's very slippery and sticky at the same time.
Who has the flask?
I didn't get it. I wasn't there.
Are there flasks in this room that we could fill the oil with?
There are none. You will get in a
Fine.
flask.
Will gave Wadians one.
Yeah, Will gave one of us a flask. I don't remember who, but
While you were talking to Squirt the most, Wayde, I think it would be you.
yeah, Wayde will try to collect as much oil as he can.
The next
Okay.
inanimate object that we need to pay, I'm going to lose my mind. This is not me being dramatic. I'm fairly certain that my brain is going to crack.
Valgrim,
Which-
you know what you must do now.
Animate items.
Sedra looks at you with the, do not fucking push me right now, look.
Oh, that was in character. That was not in character.
One of the little kid, she said her name was Song. I was like, I'll go out as soon as I can. And the draw boy, my name's Nal. I'll follow. But yeah, Philomena is pretty sad about her oink. I think she's gonna need it.
What's an oink? So what's her oink? It's a stuffed animal?
It's a pig.
Cedra's gonna kneel down in front of the kid. If we find your oink...
This one right here, Philomena.
Oh, sorry, Philomena. Okay. If we find your oink, can you go with your friends and then we'll return it to you as soon as we can?
I need oink before I leave. I need it.
You seem like a tough kid. You've managed to make it this far without it. Just a little bit longer.
I'll wait right here for Oink. I'm not going anywhere. Otherwise, I'm telling Scabata.
Mm,
Where did you leave Oink?
Oink likes to roll in mud in the garden.
We would have seen the pigs outside while we're sitting in the tea house, wouldn't we?
Valgrim, you would have, yes. So you do remember a bunch of pigs in a pen outside, yes.
Oh god.
Which
Maeve.
one is the right one?
Or the one that looks different from the rest.
Oink is the one that does Oink.
Don't we have a 2 levels of ranger on somebody that could
Yep.
maybe speak with animals?
Don't have speak with animals, but I've got good animal handling.
There
So
we go.
yeah.
You're mandated.
Okay. The garden's close enough that we could. Okay, Wade's just gonna say, okay, listen, I'm gonna go run out, check on those pigs. Anyone want to come with me?
I'll
We
go
will
with you.
start going.
Okay.
Grab
And
as many
before-
kids as you can and tell them to head this way.
Yeah. Wade is gonna take out 2 daggers and give one to Sung and Now.
Kids now.
What do you want us to do with this?
Listen, do you want to be stuck here making toys?
No, sir.
Then stab anyone who makes you.
Stick
He's
this.
gone.
Wade's just like Cedra's like looking at Wade like, what the fuck, man?
You see that one of the kid, Nal, is kind of confused, looking at the dagger, and he puts his finger on the tip.
No.
Ow!
Yeah, no, that's
There's
what
a-
it's gonna do.
There's a
So you've learned
small little drop of blood that appears on his finger, and it disappears.
Make the red water come out
Wait
of
a minute,
the
what?
people.
What do you mean by that?
He disappears. The dagger drops on the ground. He is gone.
The kid's gone or the dagger's gone?
The kid is gone.
Kid,
Song
drop
is
that.
like,
To the other one. Drop it.
What happened? What happened?
Drop it. Can I do an
Okay,
arcana
okay,
check to see if I can understand what's happening?
I'm dropping it.
What just that? Can I do an arcana check or something? See what I understand what just happened?
Yes, please do an arcana check. Song explains as you're doing your arcana check. I think I've seen this before once, and you have no idea what's going on, even with that 18.
Okay.
But Song says, I think I've seen this before. We can't. I think we're still being protected by Zybilna. We can't be hurt.
Do you know where he went?
Zybilna would know. Somewhere safe. I've seen this happen before. Scalata got really angry at us. When we get hurt, we disappear to somewhere. I don't know where. It's Zybilna is protecting us somehow.
Okay, so
But
just
So-
the kids.
So let's just poke all of the kids then?
No.
Please
I don't.
Please don't hurt me.
No.
No, and I'm saying
Look,
this in a very like just like
She's backing up in a corner. It's like, you guys are not friendly.
We're
But you
not
said
gonna
it's
hurt you.
to protect you. You said Zybilna did it to look out for you, and she's sending you
Let's-
to a safe place.
I don't want
Let's
to
have an
disappear. I
adults
don't know where I'm going.
conversation very quickly. Let's have an adults conversation. We're not going to stab you. Okay. I'm just going to go walk over to where Maeve is so that we can have this conversation without scaring the kids. I think we should keep it as a last resort, but I think we should get these kids out in a way that we don't need to go rescue them later again.
Is there no way to walk down
Fair
here?
enough, but if things get hairy, I'd rather
I
break them
agree.
with a dagger than lose them
I
to
agree.
Scabatha.
I'll answer Kriv's question right now. Wade, I think you will want to know as well. So right now you are at an elevated position. The garden right there is 50 feet below, so that's why there's a
Oh.
wall. You can jump it if you want,
Oh yeah, or climb down.
or climb down.
I agree.
Yes.
I'll
Yeah.
climb.
As long as the kids get, we're going to try to get them out without doing it. But the second they seem to be in danger, I think we do send them
Okay.
away.
I will move your tokens, but I need an athletics check from both of you to climb down. Actually, Wade, you don't need.
Speed, baby.
Yeah, you have a climb speed. Kriv, I don't think you have a climb speed. I will need
I do
a
not.
athletics check.
Guidance.
Oh. D4 for that.
Cedra's
You may
they
need
don't
it.
need to know what they don't know can't hurt them kind of person. It's just like I will lie to children.
Okay, it's not a blank wall. There's plenty of roots to go around, so you do manage to climb down safely. And in the distance, you do see the pigs, but you also see a bunch of tin soldiers just looking around, with Scabatha scouring the place as well in the distance. If I move you here, you will see better.
Man, wish I was a wizard who could cast a fireball right about now, but for now, I think we're going to need to go quietly check out that pig pen.
So the garden extends the entire length of Loomlurch. You see a woodland basin filled with plants and fungi right here, stretching out along one side of the fallen tree. There's a pumpkin patch further down, protected by some scarecrows. The scarecrows have stopped yelling. There's compost heap, and you see the ramshackle pens for pigs and goats. But before you continue, I want to go back inside real quick and see what's going on with the kids. You trying to kill them or what?
Sounds like it.
I never said we were gonna kill them. I just said just a little prick, just like boop boop, and then they're safe.
How much HP would a kid have, I wonder?
They're kids, they're little pricks already, anyways.
That actually is a genuine question because my current thinking is if we do need to get rid of them, a magic missile could take 3 of them out of the picture very quickly.
God.
And by that I mean I don't want to accidentally kill them by hitting them. I just want to
That was the new Lottie here.
Hey, okay,
Also-
listen the fuck up. I am talking about saving children.
By throwing magic missile at them.
Same. That was my angle as well.
Where you're like, oh, Olivia's the new man. Fuck
I
you.
don't know where they go.
Anyway.
Are you having this
Okay, cool.
conversation in front of the kids?
No, that's
No, we're having an
Sedra-
adult conversation.
Sedra fully was like, stay over there, I'm gonna go talk to Maeve.
But I mean, when we find Zybilna, we'll find the other kids, I feel like I don't know.
It would be the fastest, but then we'd have to find them again.
I have an above the table question here.
Yes, Valgrim.
Yep.
So the kid that she saw disappear after
Being pricked on the finger, yeah.
no, the one that she saw before, the one that Scabatha got angry at. Did she ever find that kid again? Has she seen that kid since then?
You'd have to ask the kids.
She didn't say. I was just making sure I didn't miss that.
She didn't say.
Okay.
She did
I
not
think we
say.
keep it as a backup, but I don't want to have to go hunt down a bunch of children. We're already gonna have to find that one kid.
All right. Let's keep it as a last resort.
I imagine there's a bunch of kids frozen in the palace somewhere, and that's safer than this, but it's not exactly ideal.
Okay, I will jump back outside. Kriv and Wayde, what are you doing?
Wade's going to start sneaking to the pig pen and trying to pick out which one might be Oink.
I shall follow your lead. I'll try to sneak too.
Okay, I will need a stealth check from both of you.
Guidance
I
on
just-
Kriv.
Cedra's just like, I'm gonna prick
um,
the kid who's being difficult right now. Sorry, just kidding.
That was survival.
Oh, was it? Still. Oh, okay. Guidance. Disadvantage because of my armor. Even worse.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Wayde, you can easily sneak closer to the pen. However, Kriv, as you start moving closer and trying to follow Wayde, you do feel that you would perhaps expose him. Do you decide to continue or stop?
I'm gonna grab his attention and like make a throwing motion towards this direction.
Are you
And do a
okay?
big like puff. Do a big puff motion as well.
Wade's going to move back to you and say, I don't know what you're trying to say.
You speak Draconic, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Smoke bomb.
Oh, smoke bomb. Yeah, if I throw a smoke bomb over there and block their view, will the smoke bomb draw attention, or is it misty enough that it'll just look like more fog?
You've seen the smoke bomb before. It does not look like mist. And it's extremely concentrated in one spot. It definitely stands out.
Hmm. Wade's going to point.
One could say that a smoke bomb is often used as a distraction.
Wade will just say back in Draconic, just wait there. You'll be able to run to me if there's any issue. I'll save that smoke bomb if it's needed.
Well, what if we just did smoke bomb, destroy these fences, let the livestock run, and just grab the oinker and run?
We still got to figure out which one's which. I mean, it's probably the one pig that icon that looks different, but I don't know that.
First of all, let me show you what it looks like for those that don't see it.
Pigs is not like the other.
Always the cute one.
You do see a difference very clearly. There are 6 pigs in total, one of which is smaller than the others.
That'd be a
And cuter.
Yeah, always grab the cute one first.
Okay.
Covered in mud.
Are distances like doubled, or is this really 50 feet to get there?
It's really 50 feet to get there. This is a huge map, though.
Wayde is just going to say, I think I can make this. Actually, I have a potion of invisibility. Would Kriv like the potion of invisibility?
Yeah. He'll have his hand out for it.
Yeah. Is this the right time for it? What do you think? I mean, we're going to be getting close to her, so I think it might be.
I mean, depends on the pig.
Depends on the pig. Okay. He'll give you the potion of invisibility.
And I'll sit out of sight of the group over there and then just wait and watch him.
Wade's going to continue stealthing into the
My
paddock.
plan is to run in there, grab it, and run out.
That's what I'm
goes
gonna. I think that would be the best. Yeah. Do you need another stealth check, or can I let that ride?
For now, it can ride.
Okay. He's going to get into the paddock, and he's going to
The
look
fence
around.
is very low, and not hard at all to climb, or even hop over.
All right, which one of y'all is Oink?
As you step into the pen, the pigs are easily startled and start moving around a little bit in the pen.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Try to calm them down.
Give me an animal handling, please.
Can I guidance myself?
Absolutely. You manage to soothe the animals. They do not appear to be scared of you.
He's gonna quickly look through them, try to just saying like, which one's oink oink.
They all oink.
Okay, that happened. That worked about as well as I thought. Which one's the muddiest?
So the muddiest, they're all pretty muddy. This one is actually rolling in the mud right now, and is also smaller than the others.
That's good enough for me. He'll make a little leash out of a piece of rope, slip it over Oink, and take out a piece of ration and try to coax Oink forward and out of the paddock.
Okay, I will need another stealth check. Guidance.
Yep. I'm not going to hit the button though.
It's okay.
Oh no.
So as you slip on the leash around the pig's neck, you approach a bit further, and all of the scarecrows that are right here start to yell and point in your direction.
Fog cloud immediately on myself.
Fog cloud immediately, and this is where we will stop tonight.
I'm going to use that spell slot and place the template.
Yeah, so that we don't forget. All
Right
right.
there.
Perfect. All of the pigs start coughing.
This is not the smoke bomb. This is fog cloud.
Yeah, fog cloud. Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
need to. Heavily obscured. Perfect. All right, and this is where we'll stop tonight's session, and we'll resume with and we'll see if Wayde gets spotted or not. Thank you, everyone.
All right. Have a good evening, everybody.
Yeah.
Good evening,
Yep.
everybody. Good
Bye,
session.
guys.
Have a good evening. Thank you.
Thank
It was a great session. I'm happy we didn't
Good to be
wait
back.
another week. Yeah.
I'm a little sad we didn't stab more children, but it is what it is.
I mean, I
Next
almost
time,
afraid,
buddy.
so
Next time.
I made 2 rolls for it. I almost got over 20.
The moment something happens, I imagine just turning around and backhanding all 3
Killing
children.
all the children. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Okay. See you guys later. Good night.
All right. Have a
Yep.
good night.
Bye,
Right.
guys.
Bye, everyone.
On the street. Good night.
Night.